Welcome back to Inside Gaming from the mighty M Festival here at Stoneleigh Park in Warwickshire. Do not be mistaken, it's not just about the competitive gaming aspect here at M Festival, there is also an array of other interests and activities for all the family to enjoy and get involved with. With an abundance of wall-to-wall booths covering 3,000 square feet, there's something that interests everyone. This is the interactive exhibition hall where the titans of technology come and showcase their latest products, as well as some of the most highly anticipated games previews of 2008. With each booth proudly exhibiting something exciting and unique, I checked out what some of them had on offer and what they thought of M Festival.
My name is Paul Lee, I work for pt2. I'm the UK Operations Manager and we're here to show off some of the Zalman products. This particular product is a 3D monitor. Basically it does what it says, you don some 3D glasses and basically once you put those on, the images that are displayed come back to you in a 3D form. M Festival's great. I've been down to a lot of the multiplayer series lands in the past when it was down at Newbury. First time it's at Stoneleigh Park and yeah, I really do like it. It's, what they've done is absolutely fantastic.
I'm here with two lovely guys from the Cooler Master booth. Now could you tell us why you're at M Festival? What have you brought to M Festival that we can get excited about?
We brought some range of new products, some very highly modified products, like one of these chassis like Higher Flow. It is the first European launch of a new product. Plus we have also brought quite a few highly modified chassis that are aimed for the gaming market, for the gamers, and that's why we are here to support our customers, to support our fans, to support people who are buying Cooler Master.
This year, a bigger sort of exhibition area, which is great for a lot of the exhibitors. It gives them space and time, and also the exposure they need for the products. A lot of the gamers are into this kind of products, and it's great for the whole community and the business industry.
We're bringing a whole range of our brand new gaming laptops here, so it's all about letting the gamers know that they can game on the move. They don't just have to be sat in one place. All of our motherboard and graphics cards, which are essential for good gaming, are on show and in systems working at the very highest level. And also we're doing some live overclocking as well to get the most out of your kit.
How do you think the venue compares to the I-Series at Newbury?
I think it's a massive improvement. I mean, from an exhibitor's side, you've got much more space to be able to show your products, more people through the doors, there's more people seeing what you've got, and also it's kind of nice to see all the gamers in one place rather than spread around. So when you go into that hall, you just see a mass of people all gaming and all kind of, you know, shouting and jibing their friends across the room. So I think it's fantastic.
We've got our pro gaming team here behind us, the Four Kings. They'll be playing tournaments throughout the weekend. We've also bought the Grid game. We've been running a tournament on that. And we've got other games up here, such as the Lego Indiana Jones, and we've got our pool table as usual. And yeah, so there's lots going on. So much to do, so much to see, there's so much going on, you know, lots of noise, but you know, that's like a normal. Yeah, it's been really, really good for us this year. We've had loads of interest in everything we've bought, and the fact that there's more families coming now to the whole M Festival, rather than it being, you know, sort of centred around the I-Series, is great for Packard Bell, because obviously that's where we target our machines, all our machines. So it's been great for us.
Over at the Intel stand, I found a fun and somewhat surprising offering to M Festival, which I rather enjoyed. A lot. So Caroline, can you tell us a little bit more about the chill out zone and the music? It seems to be a massive, massive attraction this year.
Sure, yeah, so we had it at I-33 and it was hugely popular, so we thought, well, let's bring it back bigger and better than ever. So we've got our purpose-built stage, as you can see there, we've got a new drum kit, new guitars, and it's been really popular this year.
So you've still got to learn how to play the instrument, what the software does, and using our technology to obviously maximise the performance. Obviously you still know how to learn to play guitar, how to play the drums, but you know, it's still just getting that sound out, works great.
Is this software easy for everybody to use?
So yeah, as I said, there's a learning curve, but it's pretty simple to use. You know, we've learned it in a couple of weeks back in the labs, laid down some tracks, but why don't you come and have a go yourself?
I've accepted my challenge from Gareth at Intel and I'm going to try my hand at learning the drums. Meg White, eat your heart out. After I was eventually dragged away kicking and screaming from the drums, I decided to check out the latest and upcoming games to hit the market. One of the most interesting titles on show was Tom Clancy's End War, Ubisoft's latest addition to the franchise. So why is everyone so excited?
Tom Clancy's End War is all about World War III, and it was the game that was conceived to tie all the threads of the Tom Clancy universe together. So you have Ghost Recon units in the game, you have Scott Mitchell from Ghost Recon, and you have the intelligence given by Third Echelon, which is a part of Splinter Cell. So all of those threads are at home within the End War universe. For the multiplayer aspects, what we've developed is what I think is Ubisoft's most ambitious online portion ever. We call it the Theatre of War. Now, in this, you're going to be able to join a faction, Europe, the US, or Russia, and with that faction, fight alongside hundreds of thousands of other players on a persistent world battleground. What that means is that every day, you'll be fighting battles, and every day we'll update the globe, the Theatre of War, to show how the front lines have shifted according to your victories and your defeats. So you can strategize with the other members of your faction where to defend, where to attack. Tom Clancy's End War is the first game to be controllable entirely just with your voice. So from the first command that you give on the battlefield to the last man standing, everything can be done with your voice. Now this is not only done as a gimmick, it's really in terms of accessibility. Using your voice, anybody can play. It's also immersion. It's basically like the plastic guitar on Guitar Hero or a steering wheel on a driving game. A real commander barks out orders, and that's exactly what you do here. So it's coming out on 360, on PS3 this November.
Over at the EA stand, a fellow Northerner gave me the lowdown on their offerings.
We've got absolutely loads this time. We have Mercenaries 2, Spore, Red Alert 3, Battlefield Heroes, Facebreaker, FIFA 09. The list goes on really. A lot of new games coming soon. Spore has mass appeal. I mean, over the weekend we've had it here now. So many people have been playing this game. We've had kids coming, we've had mothers coming along and playing it, just, you know, the normal BYOC guys coming as well. So it's one of those games that seems to appeal to everyone. Just so much depth to it. I mean, just from the whole creativity element to the actual hardened RTS element as well. So we get the Command and Conquer guys coming and playing it and wanting to get into it, as well as the Sims guys who just want to create something really cool.
Can you tell us about FIFA 09? How does it compare to FIFA 08?
There's been a lot of changes made. I think the last count over 250 pretty big changes to the whole engine. They've worked a lot on the whole collision system too. So now when you actually take someone out in a really gruesome tackle, it looks like you've done that. So there's a lot of work gone into it, and it looks amazing.
Gemma Atkinson popped into the